Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of constant of proportionality. This is standard 7.4C in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 15 off the Redesign Practice Online STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have a snack mix recipe, and it calls for 10 cups of cereal, 4 cups of pretzel sticks. We're looking for the constant of proportionality. They're going to give us the y and the x. So let's, before we open up our graph draw feature, take a look at the references, because we actually have that constant of proportionality on our reference material, right? So take a look at that second line there. It says constant of proportionality is k equals y over x. So we're going to need that, k equals y over x. So let's open up our graph draw feature. And we'll go ahead and just take this right here. Constant of proportionality. And it says k equals y over x. So what does that mean? Well, when we are looking at rates of change, right, then typically we're going to get a constant. Something that tells you what to multiply by the x to get to the y. And so another form of this is when we are looking at creating tables or graphs, we might get this direct variation. So y equals kx. And so as you can see, these two are related to each other. All we did was we just divided both sides by x to get from the direct variation over to our constant of proportionality. But sometimes we just want to know what this constant is. Well, the constant is y over x, and that lets us know what we can multiply by the x to get to our y. And so look what it tells us. It tells we need to find the constant of proportionality that relates. They give us the answer right here. Number of cups of cereal, y. Okay, so let me rewrite it down here for a little bit more room. And I'm going to say cups of cereal over, because that's my y, the number of cups of pretzel sticks. Okay, so number of cups of pretzel sticks is my x. So cups of, I'm just going to put PS for pretzel sticks. Well, let's go back up here. 10 cups of cereal. So they give you the actual number. 10 cups of cereal. And then 4 cups of pretzel sticks. So 4 cups of PS. So if we kind of take our labels off, we get k equals y over x, which is really 10/4. They give you the 10 and the 4, and they give you the y and the x. You don't even have to guess what your dependent and independent variables are. But obviously 10/4 isn't one of the answer selections. All we have to do is turn this into a decimal. So how do we turn this into a decimal? Well, we've got a few options, right? So one option is to always divide up. You could take your 4, divide it into 10. 4 goes into 10 twice. That's going to be 8. We don't do remainders. We just add a decimal, add a 0, and we keep going. And there we go. That's one option, is going to be that 2.5, which gives us that answer C. If you don't really want to do that, you can keep it as a fraction. And you know that if you get it to a denominator of 10, 100, or 1,000, it's really easy to change into a decimal. So what if I multiply it by 25? Well, 4 times 25 is going to get me 100, so that's good. I know how to do hundredths, and that's going to be 250. So 250 hundredths, that's a little bit tricky, because here's my hundredths right here. So I've got to build 250 hundredths so that my 0 is in my hundredth spot, but that gives me the same answer, 2.5. So that is my answer, C.